James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, recently said that he is done making these films and he's made the three on his own terms. This is the end of the story and the Guardians team, and people are trying to decipher what he's saying. Oh well, it's all there. So James Gunn has been making the rounds really ever since he got back on Guardians of the Galaxy 3, not really doing interviews, but just answering fans in general in regards to anything that they want to ask. And sometimes he provides insight, and sometimes the insight is way more than we ever thought we would get. So recently, somebody asked him, hey, how many more Guardians movies do you want to make if Marvel gives you free reins to make as many as you want? And he said, I've made 3. I've made 3 on my own terms. And this is the end of that story. This is the end of his team. This is the end of the Guardians. There we go. And a lot of people seem to be somewhat confused as to what he's saying. So what he's saying is the thing that's at face value. It's the thing that you have to look at in terms of what he is saying at the most simple level. I've made 3. He's done 3 Guardians. Ever since the beginning, he said he had ideas for a story arc carrying on for 3 films. This included, of course, stopgaps, if you will, with the Avengers and everything, but he had a general idea to explain every character, the story arc, and the story in general. He gets to do that. The team, well, we know that not everybody's going to make it out. He said multiple times, this is a different Guardians film. After this, the original Guardians are no more. This more than likely means there's going to be some characters that die, characters that permanently leave the team, characters that move on to something else, characters that aren't interested in this business anymore, and so forth. So it all kind of makes sense in regards to what he's saying, right? He's not saying, oh, it's done forever. I'm never doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. The Guardians are gone. No, of course not. They're a billion-dollar franchise. Maybe he won't come back from Guardians 4, but guess who will? Some other director and half the cast that's asked to come back, or most of the cast that's asked to come back, because money, and that's how Hollywood works. It's always evolving. Remember, at one point Sam Raimi said, Spider-Man 3 did me in, I am never making another comic book movie again. And there he is making Doctor Strange. So again, in due time, we're going to know more, obviously when Guardians 3 comes out, but take what he said at face value. The Guardians as we know it are over, the trilogy is done, he is done.